lips innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok, TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like nobody come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. You pull up on me in a night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me, and me. Only you, and me, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. I 10, yeah, that's my. If you talk TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this.
I love you, Chris.
Gm9.
It's off. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah. Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of with them lame, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the, it's a throwaway. I'm riding with some, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference game here on their home floor. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. For the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a... Good start on the road trip here.
And I think we'll see them try to come out strong here. They know it's just a short stint on the road, and this is where you want to play smart, efficient basketball in games like these and get back to that home court.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year. Led
led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Seems to be a problem for a long time.
Here's Daniels. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he drops it in from the low post.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And now, Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Paul George and what his game plan was for keeping him in check. He said it's never going to be easy with him, but I told our guys I want constant communication. Talk when screens are coming, switch when we need to. We need to be highly active guarding him. Let's see how effective they are against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And stolen by Whitmore. Maxey with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And a wide open look for Daniels. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Daniels has got 5.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. Here's Atlanta now, leading by 5. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why. That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here he goes. Reza Shea. Outside Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Reddish. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to George. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks leading by 5. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And there was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Daniels with it. It's hauled in by Claxton. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Hawks ball. After Reza Shea. Here's Gay. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Paul George with the steal. Now Whitmore. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Buries it down low. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Nobody near George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Reza Shea wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Whitmore. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
After Reza Shea. To the inside. Claxton with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. That free throw good from Redding. Both good from the line that time. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Back to Daniels. Five to shoot. They double him with Drummond. And stolen by Drummond. It's tipped. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
8.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Now, here's Maxey. No scoring in this one. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading by 5. To the wing right side. Here's Newell. And he banks in the layup. Newell's got his first points of the night. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But, Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. What I really want is to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. From deep, Maxey. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
From three-point land, few guys in this league are better than Maxey. You have to run him off that line.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Newell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Here's Houston. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Newell. He's got 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot from the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Philadelphia substitution. Nicholas Claxton.
The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Maxey. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Newell. Now, Alexander Walker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now, here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far, and it's in there.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
To the middle. Claxton with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And Claxton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't made one yet.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Drops in the tray. And now a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ball stolen. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Here's Newell. After Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
They get the rebound. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 13. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Maxey's offensive output can be overwhelming. He's so fast and has so many ways to attack you. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside for George. Back to Maxey. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Daniel. Clock at 6. Back to Rizashea. A three-pointer off the mark. Maxey with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. Atlanta on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Ricochet. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. Back to Ricochet. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by Claxton. The 76ers trail by 8. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Porzingis is double. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson in the corner. It's up a 3. No good that time.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Daniels inside the line. And nothing is falling for him right now. The 3. A shot by Reddish, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
In the corner, Daniels. Offensive rebound. Pass to Johnson. Here's Gay. He's covered by Maxey. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low. Fast break, the Hawks. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Claxton. The 76ers trail by 7. Reddish with the ball. He's picked up by Ricochet.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Pass to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Houston. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Deming. Edwards looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't jam it through. The Hawks leading by 9. Inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
We love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Picked away. And so it's Atlanta going into the break with a 10-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Buffkin. Takes it inside. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Demon. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Newell. Now, Alexander Walker buries it from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Here's Demon. The putback. Here's Grimes. Going inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Newell. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Buffkin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. From past the arc, the 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Houston. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Houston. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Here's Buffkin. Adds Bona with the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 11. Here's Demon. Defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The rebound by Demon. And Grimes has it in the corner. To the wing on the left. And here's Edwards from the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Launches it. Not gonna go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He'll put it up there. Okongwu pulls it down.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The 76ers trailed by 11. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Demon. A three-pointer.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Driving in. .153 left to play in the final quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Pass break, here we go. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. So it's Atlanta now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Woodmore showing veteran composure out there.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Maxey. No good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
There's a screen. Porzingis. Holy cow! What a bailout!
How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crunch?
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And they go to the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead. Trying to close that door.
Maxey, the 3 doesn't go. Young fires. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was up for grabs.
We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in the old school.